Good evening. Um, a Keep It Techie video just popped up in my subscription feed, and since it's related to kinda me and what I want this channel to be about, I thought I'd record my reaction to it. So I'm just gonna get into it. How skill-based hiring opens tech doors for everyone.
What's up, guys? It's Josh back with another video, and welcome to the Keep It Techie channel. And today I want to dive into a hot topic that's reshaping the tech industry, and that's skill-based hiring. Now, this approach is not just changing how companies hire, but also who they hire. And with over 500,000 cybersecurity jobs up for grabs, there's a huge opportunity knocking for folks ready to jump into the field. So let's unpack what's happening and how it could benefit you. Recently, the White House and the National Cyber Director hosted a major meeting, bringing together over 30 companies from various industries. They all made a solid commitment to help build our nation's cybersecurity workforce. And this isn't just talk, it's about creating real pathways for more Americans like you and me to land these good paying tech jobs with no traditional degree necessarily required. So first off, what is skilled-based hiring? Well, it's pretty straightforward. Instead of looking just for your degrees, companies are now focusing on the skills you actually have. For instance, can you do the job? If yes, you're in the runnings. And this is a game changer, especially for folks who might have picked up their skills through unconventional routes like boot camps, online courses, or even self-study. And that's kind of like many of us in the Linux community. So companies like Cisco and Verizon and even government departments are all stepping up. For instance, Cisco is teaming up with Wichita State University Tech to roll out a new cybersecurity curriculum aimed at the manufacturing sector. Then there's Verizon, which is launching its Skill Forward program, offering tech training completely tuition free. And these initiatives are all about making tech education accessible and getting you ready for the workforce without the crippling debt that can come with traditional education paths. Now, this shift towards skill-based hiring could really democratize the way we think about qualifications and careers in tech. It opens the door for more broader groups of talented individuals who might have been overlooked before. This means more diversity in tech and fresh perspectives that can drive innovation. Plus, for folks like us who love dabbling with systems and networks, it means the skills we're passionate about can directly translate into solid job opportunities. All right, so that wraps up my chat on skill-based hiring and its impact on the cybersecurity.
Thanks, Josh. That was a great video. I didn't hear about the government's plan to bring that to the forefront. That actually kind of reminds me of something I saw not long ago. I should be able to find it real quick. About tech in China and how they sort of set up their entire school system to prioritize technology as it becomes more important in our society. And I'm super intrigued and appreciative that more and more people are. It's not that they're devaluing a degree. It's just that it shouldn't be the only thing that somebody's checked. At least in my experience, growing up, I saw my dad be able to work in the technology field without having to have a degree, albeit that was a bit earlier. But even for myself, a lot of what I know and how I learned it is through learning on my own. Learning on my own and experimenting on my own is how I was able to get my first and current job working in as a systems engineer. And I want to contribute to that. So this whole channel's gonna in part be on how I teach myself and keep myself up to date in technology. Finally found that link. And I'm not gonna read it, I'll just share this. And just as well, I'll share the video I watched of another brother reading it. Shout out to you, BGS. But it basically talks about how China sort of arranged their schooling system to try to compete with the US and India. And they have some stats showing the breakdown of STEM graduates. It's just interesting. As AI becomes more of a thing and tech keeps changing in this landscape, as a systems engineer, I've been working in Kubernetes and in the cloud a lot and finding a passion for that. So expect more Kubernetes videos. I'm planning to go get my certificate soon, so I might share some videos on that as well. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. There will be this content and potentially not directly Linux computer content coming soon. Have a good evening. Peace and blessings.